Yo guys, what's going on? Acez here today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Scav rep in PvE. Do me a favor, make sure you're dropping a like on this one, and of course, make sure you're subscribing to the channel for more PvE Tarkov content. This has been the #1 requested video since I uploaded the insurance video, and before that, it was almost, identical when it comes to the demand for what video I should make next, insurance or Scav rep. A lot of people wanted to know about both, so here is your Scav rep video. Let's hop right into it, man. So my Scav rep right now is 2.76, and I've actually been playing a decent amount of Scav runs, and at the same time, I've done a fair amount of car extracts. I haven't done any on Shoreline yet. I haven't done any on Streets yet, so I definitely have some extra rep waiting for me, but I've definitely been making an effort to do Scav runs, and with that being said, only being at 2.76 already, I feel like it's a little low. Now, if you don't know, I believe last wipe or this wipe, I'm not sure which one. Obviously, PvE is, just starting, but we're still in the middle of a wipe over on the PvP side of the game. The Scav rep per car extract used to be 0.4. Now it is 0.2. So even if you're spamming the car extracts, you are still getting significantly less, and it is way harder and way slower to actually get to that 6+ on your Scav rep. So let's talk about some stuff you should not be doing. You should not be using this item. This is the new item that comes with the Unheard Edition, Mark of the Unheard, and there is a hidden debuff with this item, and that is if you kill a Scav in a raid with this equipped on your PMC, you will lose 0.05 Scav rep in that raid. Now, you can negate that loss by killing a PMC, and that will just clear it out. You'll end the raid with 0. You won't get any additional, and you won't lose any, but that is a huge if. Sometimes finding PMCs on certain maps, you either just can't do it situationally, maybe you're out of ammo, maybe you need meds, maybe you're doing a task. Doesn't matter what the circumstance is, if you have this on, that might fuck you over. If you don't understand how much 0.05 is, that is surviving 5 Scav raids. Doesn't matter which map, that is surviving 5 raids. And a lot of our timers on our Scavs right now are about 18 minutes. So put that into perspective. You're going to have to wait an hour and a half per raid that you get a kill with this item equipped and don't get a PMC kill in the same raid. It is not worth it. I haven't used it once. It's just been sitting in one of my rigs. Another huge thing, there is no co-op extracts. They are in the game. You can walk up to the location, but to my knowledge, it is impossible to interact with a PMC as a Scav, and the same way with the PMC to a Scav. I have seen some PMCs be very passive to me when I'm on my Scav, but personally, I think that's a bug and it is not intended. I think maybe that the PMC, the AI PMCs, are potentially locked on another Scav and they are not aggroed to me specifically. I mean, sometimes I have walked right by PMCs and they won't shoot me. Other times they will. I do not think that is an intended feature, and I think that will probably be changed in the future if that is something they can fix. So co-op extracts being out, that is a huge loss to a lot of people's sources of that Scav rep. So I'm going to do my best to explain you your next best option. So first things first, get your Intel Center leveled up as quickly as possible, and it's definitely going to be a huge money sink, and it's going to be a grind. You're going to have to level up a bunch to get all those other modules. Even myself, I have not upgraded it that much simply due to the cost of these other modules. Like, look at the prices of these lenses. Like, it is insane pricing. And you need 8 of those and you need a bunch of other items. Now, I can afford it. I got like 23 mil, but it's just like, I'd rather find them in raid, you know what I mean? And save myself millions and millions and millions, or just wait it out till they go down, because obviously we have no wipes here. I'm not really in too much of a rush. But upgrading your Intel Center is going to reduce that Scav cooldown timer significantly. Here on level 1, I'm at 15.6, and I think, does it show me? Does not on Intel 2. But I think Intel 3, you do get a bonus to that as well. Every single time your Scav rep goes up, your timer does go down. So when you're on your Scav, making sure you are surviving your raids and not getting run-throughs. Now, I think it might actually still give you the 0.01 if you survive the raid, as in not die, but get a run-through. I could be wrong on that. Let me know in the comments if I am wrong on that. I don't get everything right here. But it is actually super easy to survive your Scav raids. So we are going to use the Scav. We're going to attempt to survive. It's obviously not guaranteed. if Tagilla is in your factory raid, and we're doing this on factory exclusive, we are not playing any other maps when it comes to leveling up Scav Rep. We are exclusively playing on factory. It is the quickest map. So if Tagilla is on the map, you are going to have to run around and loot the map and find about 200 XP worth. Every single item that you search and every single item you put in your bag will give you XP. Try to count it, you know, in your head the best you can. Get a rough estimate. And if you think you don't have enough, you probably don't. You should loot a little more. If Tagilla is not in your raid, all you have to do is kill one PMC. If you hit a headshot, awesome. If you just kill a PMC, try to maybe loot a little bit or touch its body, or, you know, try and kill another PMC, something like that. Mainly due to the fact that you might not get 200 XP just from one kill. I think you should, but you might not always get that. So, it used to be you could leave the raid after 7 minutes, but now, well, that would come out to 13 minutes, but since the raid timer is now at 16 minutes per raid, and I believe it is still 7 minutes, you can extract at 9 minutes to get an automatic survive status. So we're going to try and find a PMC. Typically, they shoot... Oh, we're dead. All right, well, if Tagilla's on the map, you're probably fucked. So now I have to wait potentially 18 minutes. I don't know exactly how long it is. This is fine. I wanted to see how long my cooldown was anyway. That was just absolutely horrible timing. Let's see what our timer's looking like. All right, so our timer right now is almost right on the dot. It's 16 minutes, and that is with Intel 1 and with 2.7, what did I say, 4? 2.76 on our rep. So 16 minutes flat, damn near. I'm going to have to wait 16 minutes just to run another scav for you guys. Pretty ass, but it is what it is. So seconds for you, 16 minutes for me. All right, our scav is ready, so we are going to give this another attempt. Now, I forgot to say that killing PMCs does not give you scav rep. So you are simply here to kill one of them and leave. You do not have to get greedy. You will not get extra scav rep. You just, unfortunately, will get the 0.01, and that's it. When you spawn here, don't push the office right away. Sometimes the PMCs spawn in the office, and they will run right out of this door, and they will just dunk on you. That's a PMC. He came right to me. I was real nice with him. We got a few more in here, though. No one dead. Now, another question I get a lot is, how do I know what's a PMC? This guy, I knew he was a PMC because of his voice comm. That second guy had a big-ass backpack, so that's how I knew with him. And heard another comm from him, and kind of in the same vicinity as his buddy. I think there might be one more, though. If possible, though, I would like to not engage him. Sorry, Doc. Uh-oh. Got a lot going on in this raid. Usually it isn't this crazy. That's a bear up there. That was a PMC. 100% that was a PMC. Alright. I'm going to loot this stuff. Well, I'm going to search the bag. Then I am going to get a little greedy. But right here, perfect opportunity for you to just go ahead and leave, to be honest with you. Alright, so like I said, there was a PMC up in the office. So we are going to take Hammer Bunker right after we loot this guy. Alright, and just like that, we are going to leave the raid. We are not going to get greedy anymore. And that's that. Usually it's a little bit quicker than that, but you know, I decided to get a little greedy, get a little loot. But right there, that was 0.01. We killed 2 PMCs. That does not matter. We got 0.01 in that raid right there, which I will show you here. There's our 2 kills. Let me dump all this loot at the bottom of my stash here. Alright, then on the next screen, it should, yeah, right here, 0.01. We did not get anything extra for killing those PMCs, which is once again another huge reason why it is so tough to get to 6 scav rep. This, well, not this wipe, in PvE in general. And it just sucks for the people who didn't know about the radio off the rip, because now you have so much work to do to get back to a good scav rep. If you are negative rep, take those car extracts on all the maps that they are on first. That'll get you up enough to where those scavs just won't engage you, because when scavs are constantly shooting at you on scav runs, makes it pretty tough to get out of those raids. And especially if you're killing a bunch or you're just shooting everything at that point, the further down your scav rep goes, the longer those timers are, and it's just a nightmare. So hopefully you found some sort of, value in this video here today. I know I covered a bunch of different things. Hopefully you learned something new, or I helped you out in some way, shape, or form. If you have any other questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I can answer them there if I missed it in this video today. Leave that like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.